What's up, guys? Today I will be reaping cherry peppers, or cherry scotch bonnet rather, in my garden. um, I know you guys never see the process of the pepper tree growing. See it behind of me right there. Yeah. If you want to start a little garden and you don't have much space, you can always plant in pots and pans or buckets, whichever. Yeah, as you can see in the background there, yeah, those are some pans and pots and so on. But yeah, today we'll be reaping peppers and also taking a look on the other stuff that are there in my garden as well, like pop chow, callaloo, um, and some sweet peppers and tomato suckers and so on. So guys, let me show you my garden that I wake up to every morning. So, take a look at that. Those are what you call pop choys, peppers, and as you can see, I cage out, or I would say I cage in the garden because of animals and goats and all sort of those type of stuff. So yeah, that's the garden so far. Um, The garden is bigger than what you think over there, over that side. I'm doing some cleaning up over that side to accommodate like watermelons and those type of other stuff. But for now, these are what I have in my little garden. I wouldn't say backyard garden. This would be more of a front end garden. Yeah. So yeah, really looking nice, and it motivates me a lot because my plants are doing well, and I would encourage anyone to do, or everyone to do the same as well. Try to plant something, and it's a joy to see it come to perfection and look well maintained. And yeah, so this is how it looks so far. Well, I'm gonna open, but like, it's already open, so just gonna go in my little garden to show you guys. Look at my pop chows. Yo, bro, this is so looking good. Yeah. By next week I can reap pop chow. I can reap pop chow from now, but they need to get a little bigger. Yeah. It's a joy to have a garden or a little farm, something that you can reap from, and you know that, hey, you were the one that actually plant this, and they come to this level and you're eating what you are growing. Yeah, and these are bird peppers. That one is cayenne pepper. And if you look over here in my garden right here, over this side, you will see French thyme. So this is a little tour of my garden. You see a little scallion, yeah, and these are sweet pepper suckers, yeah. And today I'm gonna reap these peppers. Look at this. Oh my god, my cherry scotch bonnet. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm gonna reap these today. You can let me know in the comment section what I can do with these pepper. Maybe I should make excavage sauce or something. Not sure, but you can let me know. Give me some ideas. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. And guys, look over here. Look over here. These are what I have already reaped. And look at the amount that is on the tree. And it's just 2 trees that are here, filled with them. I have another tree over there on the other side of the garden. But look at my thyme. Look at that, guys. My 2 bucket of thymes. They are doing really well, except for this one. I'm not sure if I plant this the wrong time. This one is kind of fading, but I'm giving it a little more time to improve. If not, then I will plant something else in this bucket and just use this dry thyme in my next meal. Yeah, and look at this, my tomatoes. And I have pop chow here, pop chow here, pop chow practically everywhere. Yes, guys, so for real though, you can start your own little garden. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. This didn't cost me a lot of money. I'm telling you, this didn't cost me a lot of money, because what I do is I make sure that um I have like peeling skins and those type of stuff to use as natural fertilizer, so that my plants can benefit from it. So you don't have to buy any expensive fertilizer or any this or that. You can use natural stuff, even for like garlic and onion. You know, you can blend those together and use that as a pesticide to get rid of like pests and plagues off of your plants, like even caterpillars, those type of stuff. Yeah, they don't like the smell of it. Or even marigold. I have a pot of marigold over here. Oh wow, I was stepping on something. I have a pot of marigold over here. I'm waiting on them to see it, marigold, to reach to a certain level. Then I will plant them between my crops that I planted over here. My callaloo, they are not doing so well, but they are doing what they can, and I trust the process that they will spring new leaves, because they were looking worse than this. And yeah, they are trying to revitalize, and I'm gonna get some sticks to put to tie the tomatoes trees on, so that they don't fall down and damage, break up when tomatoes start bearing on them. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. Yeah, so I hope you can take a page out of this and plant something. It doesn't have to be a lot of stuff. You can just plant for your household, or you can just plant for your um for financial gaining, whichever. Yeah, but at least try something. Yeah, it doesn't stop here. I'm gonna start planting over that side, as I mentioned, but I'm trying to clean up that side of the land to get it well put together and sorted out. Yeah, and look at this, my new purple pepper tree. I'm just saying it's purple pepper. I'm not sure if it's Scotch bonnet or purple pepper, but it looked like a purple pepper tree. Yeah, and this one is right next to the cherry pepper, and it just start bearing. Like you can see both peppers on them. Yes, guys. So on my bird pepper tree, I think it start bearing as well. See, it have one. Where is it? One little bird pepper right there. Yeah, but it's doing its thing. Yeah, but guys, as I mentioned to you, plant. So guys, so far this is what I reaped off of my cherry scotch bonnet pepper tree. I have a lot more to reap, so let's go reap with me. One thing I can say is it's a joy. One thing I can say, it's a joy to be able to plant your stuff and actually get something out of them, like to reap it. It's a joy to actually plant your stuff and get actual produce out of it. Look at that. Look how they are just so red and pretty. Yeah, for real guys, like I am happy that I am able to reap these um cherry scotch bonnet. They call it a different name, but I call it cherry scotch bonnet pepper because it look like cherry. If you don't look at it real good, you will think it's something, some fruits or something that you can just bite into. Yeah, but they really look good, like for real. And I don't have to go to the market to buy this because guess what? I have it in abundance in my yard. Yeah, this is actually a front yard garden because um I'm gonna add on onto the house. So part of the house is gonna be right here. But until then, I'm gonna plant and make this space a garden instead of having bush growing here. Yeah, I cannot eat bush, so the only bush I wanna eat is these pop chows and peppers and those type of stuff that we know can eat. You get what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's a joy to be able to reap peppers from my pepper tree. Not just only peppers, but actually anything that I have planted. Yes, so guys, my encouragement to you is if you don't have a big yard space or even you don't have a yard space, you can plant in pots and pans because you can still reap from that. I'm telling you. So, Um, I'm not gonna pick all of the peppers off of the tree because I still don't know what to do with these as yet. I'm thinking to make escovite sauce or maybe I should just keep them in the refrigerator until they are until like I can use them to make like pepper sauce or something. I'm not sure. But and I'm gonna give my neighbors some of them as well. Yeah, because sharing is caring, you know. But guys, I'm telling you, planting stuff and actually getting the chance to reap it, the reaping is the good part. It would be like you go to work and you go to work for a payday, right? Yeah, payday. So once payday comes, that's a joy right there. And this is the benefit. This is payday basically. So yeah, I would encourage you to plant and try to maintain what you're planting because you can't just put it in the soil and leave it. It won't, it will grow, but sometimes there are some plants that need attention and need, um, you know, assistance to prune and to reach to the level of being fruitful. So yeah, but it's just a joy to know that I can be able to reap these things. And also, look at this. So next week, I'm going to reap pop chow. I'm going to reap some of these pop chow because they are getting really big. As you can see, I put the peppers right here on the ground in the little pan. It's like, let me count. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm counting wrong. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 peppers, and you can see the amount that is still there on the tree. Yeah. Oh wow. My tomato tree look like it have a little blossom thing on there. I'm gonna get some sticks to tie the tomato tree on. There's another one here as well that need a stick on, another one right here as well. So yes guys, planting is the way, trust and believe. And it gives me joy to know that I started this garden basically on idle time. I wasn't working or anything, and I was like, I can't just sit at home just boring like that, because I was seeking a job at the time and couldn't find it. But thankfully now I am in a job that take up most of my time, which I'm not gonna complain about, because the bills have to pay. You see it? So yeah. But guys, I'm telling you, it's a joy to be able to plant your stuff and actually can reap it. And as you can see, I mesh around this little area right here at the front yard to accommodate my plants, because I cannot deal with animals like goats and those things that some of my neighbors would let go in my yard and be damaging my stuff. So prevention is better than cure, and which other way to prevent it than to actually get the thing in line with a fence. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching so much, and you can start your gardening, and yeah,